Hi everybody, Brian Balmages here. I'm posting this video about 3 days after the Atlanta Public Schools have announced that they're going to be removing music education, instrumental music from their elementary schools, band and orchestra. Breaks my heart. And I'm posting this video for those teachers who have been affected both in Atlanta, also around the country, who are fighting for their jobs around the country, but most importantly, fighting for their students around the country. I'm also making this video for administrators, politicians, senators, whoever it may be, that is in a position to help and restore these programs. We talk about the importance of music in our schools, and increasingly people seem to think that eliminating those programs are somehow going to make things better. Like you're going to make this country better. Like you're going to make our students better by removing creativity, by removing art and the ability to communicate and the ability to work together to create something emotionally powerful. You're taking away one of the very things that we need in our schools to help. We talk about test scores, and we know that kids involved in music score higher on standardized tests, and clearly that argument isn't working. We've been telling you that until you're blue in the face. You keep cutting the program, and kids keep performing higher that are still in music. It happens everywhere. We talk about the decrease in dropout rate from schools, elementary through high school. We talk about how kids are better at learning foreign languages that are involved in music because they have better pitch and pattern recognition. We talk about all those things, and somehow those things do not get heard. And we think by cutting music that it's somehow going to make academics better. And it's not. It's not. Music is not something that we can take away to make kids better. In fact, music is something that we need to inject into our schools even more to help save what's going on in our schools, to help save the toxic environment that is in our schools, to help save what's going on with this dropout rate of kids not being involved in school all the way through graduation, to help save the kids that are scared to go to school, or the kids that don't feel comfortable in school. There are so many kids that rely on band and orchestra and chorus as a way to feel like they belong, to feel like they fit in, that they have somewhere where they can go and be safe during the school day. The arts are a way to brighten those hallways and to make people feel safer. And when they feel safer, they perform better in all of your academic necessities. It's the way it works. And you're taking that away from them. You're taking it away. At my son's school, they're actually doing arts integration. They're trying to figure out ways to integrate the arts into other things because they're finding that it's helping academic performance. Maybe we should try that. Maybe we should try to remember what these kids are learning outside of the instruments. We're so focused on the music that they play that you forget what they're learning. They're learning commitment. They're learning dedication. They're learning passion and perseverance. All right, sticking with something for a long time. They're learning to get together with a group of their peers and to create something much larger than the sum of its individual parts. You name me any career in the world, whether it's a president, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. Name me some career in this world that would not be better served by kids that are brought up with those values. And then you look at and tell me, is science teaching those values? Is math teaching those values? Is English teaching those values? Are those all important? Absolutely. Are they teaching these kids how to be better people? Are these teaching these kids how to be dedicated and passionate about something? Music is. The arts are. So why are we removing it from our schools? Okay? Teachers. I know you guys are fighting a hard fight, and it breaks my heart to see the kind of fight that you're fighting. And I know you're not just doing this. The perception, I think, is that you're doing this to save your own job and to get a raise. Well, yeah, you need a raise because you're trying to live. You're trying to support your own families. But we know the truth. You're doing this because you have kids that rely on you. There are kids that depend on you and that need you, that want to be able to come to the band room or the orchestra room and be able to sit down and have a lesson and to get away from all the craziness outside, to get away from maybe their neighborhood that they live in, or to get away from the bullies in school and to be able to sit down for one moment and just make some music and just let it go. I believe in what you are doing. If you are a politician, if you are a congressman, if you are a principal, an administrator, whoever you are, if you are somebody that can help us with this, then you need to step up now. Because I give this speech all over the country, and I hear people all over the country say amen, and then a year later, those programs are gone. We can't let that happen. Music defines our culture. Music has been around longer than almost anything else out there. Look back as far as you want to. Every culture in the world has had their own unique part of music. There's a reason music is at major events, weddings, funerals, ceremonies, because it's such an important part of what we do. I believe in you. I will stand by you, and we will fight this together, because we know, and our kids know, how important music is. We just need to make sure that those who don't get it start to get it before it's too late. You're not just taking the music away from our schools. You're starting to strip it from some of our soul. We're starting to take that core emotion, that core soul of the kid, and you're trying to take that away. Stand in front of a crying kid with an instrument who wants to know why they can't be in band next year, and you tell them why you're taking it away so they can do better on a standardized test, when you know that's not true. It's time to save music. And I will take this with me everywhere I can. I'm done with this now. It's time to fight back.